So today I thought it would be fun and helpful to give you a tour of how I fit my 4 kids into one bedroom. Have you ever wondered how to fit 4 kids in one room? I wondered that a lot when I was pregnant with my 4th. I was already fitting 3 of them in one room, and I couldn't imagine how I could possibly squeeze one more into their room. If you're wondering how to fit more than 2 kids in a room, this will definitely help give you a few ideas, and hopefully it sparks something so that you can come up with a solution. So when we first moved into our house about 4 years ago, we had this dilemma. There were only 2 bedrooms on the main floor, and they're right next to each other, which is perfect because at night the kids like to be able to come in if they need to, and then it's a short trip back to their bed. But only having one extra bedroom on the main floor besides the master was hard because we've got 4 kids and it's not usually easy to fit 4 beds, at least 4 full-size twin beds into one bedroom. Like this is not a large bedroom by any means. This is just your average small bedroom. It's not a teeny bedroom either, but it's not large. We were trying to decide what we would do, and the kids all said that none of them wanted to be in the basement. We've got a couple bedrooms in the basement too. Those bedrooms are what we're using for our office. When we figured out how to fit 4 kids in this room, that was kind of a lifesaver for us when we moved in. Now it's getting a little bit tighter because they've all grown a lot and the bedroom obviously has not grown with them. I kind of wish they would, right? Just like a Mary Poppins bag, they just grow with the kid. Before we moved here, all of our kids except for one was still in a toddler bed, and so it was pretty easy to fit them all into one room. But when we moved here, we decided that because they were growing so fast, we should put them all in twin beds and see if we could get it to work with all twin beds in one room. And I think that we did a pretty good job of getting it to work. Now there's a few things that I would change now that we've been living here for this long, but I really love it, and they really love sharing a room. They would rather be together. If we split them up into separate rooms, I think it would be nice to have our boy in a separate room from our girls, but for now it's still working to keep them in the same room. So this is my son's bed. He sleeps in a loft bed, as you can see. And then we've got a dresser kind of half underneath, half out, that's for both my son and one of my daughters. And then over here, we've got 2 of my daughters on this bunk bed. And I do this thing with pegboards to kind of give them their own space. Because they all share a room, I wanted them to have something that was just for them. And so like you can see with my son, this is his pegboard. And he's got his hats on there, like his journal is in the little basket, and he's got his scriptures over here, and he plays with this thing we got from Disneyland. It does disco lights. He'll just turn it on and leave it up there, and then they have disco lights all over the room, so that's really fun. So each kid gets a pegboard. You can kind of see Bonnie's pegboard is right there, and Daisy's pegboard is up here. I fully helped Ty finish his, and Eva had hers fully done, and then she has switched it up since. The other girls, I haven't gotten to decorate theirs with them yet, so that is one of the things hopefully we do this summer. This is Eva's bed, my oldest. Her pegboard is actually over here in the closet. Essentially, we had to take off the closet doors and put her bed like a foot into the closet. So her bed is mostly out of the closet, but there's like a tiny little bit of the bed that juts into it a little bit. And so we utilized the closet wall for her pegboard. And then she hangs some dresses in front of part of it and stuff. And then they've got this closet too. So all of the hanging clothes go in here, and then Eva uses this dresser. And over here I've got this old dresser that I want to refurbish for Bonnie for my 4th. And then they put their dirty clothes over there, and I've got this awesome board. This was one of my projects this last summer, or maybe it was last fall, but I love this. I'm gonna have to show you a little bit closer because I think you'll like it too. And underneath my son's loft bed is the dog kennel. I guess the dog's gotta share a room with them too. So it's 4 kids and a dog. So for now, I think it's still working to keep them in the same room. We don't really need to change anything, but if I were to change something, I'd probably get rid of my oldest daughter's bed and make her a platform bed to go under my son's loft bed. I think that would give us a little bit extra floor space, and oh my, I desire floor space in here so much. At bedtime, when everybody's in here trying to settle down and stuff, it can feel pretty cramped until everybody climbs into their beds. And so for story time and all of that, I would love to have a little bit more floor space. So we may end up doing that. Comment below if you have any extra ideas of how you would fit 4 kids in one room or more. If you've had to deal with this before, I'm sure other people would love to hear what you've done. I know it helps to see what other people are doing to solve the same kind of issues that come up in your own life as a mom. Anyway, from one mama's home to another, this is how I've made it work, and I would love to hear how you have too. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to see me make that platform bed for my oldest, let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next video.